Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Chaz bringing you a new video on Duel Links, and today I'm going to go over all of the cards you can receive with the new ticket we all got today. Tell you which ones are the best ones to get, depending on what decks you're making, which ones you're building, stuff like that. Most of you already know what cards you want, but this is for the people that are struggling to actually choose the cards, because I get asked all the time, what should I pick up with my ticket? So this is a video going over all the cards that you could pick up with your ticket. At the end of the day, it's your choice. I'm just going to give you my opinion on the best ones that you could choose. Now, starting off, we have all these. The first three rows. There's nothing too great here. 100% none of these are too great. I guess you could pick up. No, don't pick up any of them. Because at the end of the day, like they said, it's a super rare opportunity that we're going to get a ticket like this. So choose wisely, because I don't think we're going to do it again for a while. So this row right here is very, very, very good. Highly recommend Cosmic Cyclone if you are low on them, or if you have one, pick up your second one. I wouldn't recommend picking up three, because you're only going to ever run two, because you don't want to take 3,000 life points for destroying three back row. But Cosmic Cyclone's 100% on the top list of cards to pick up if you need it. If you can't think of any other card that you need, and you need a Cosmic Cyclone, it's best to pick it up because it is from a big box, like a 200 card box, so the chances of pulling it's very low. The box is pretty good to pull like Saphira and some other cards on, but at the end of the day, it's a free opportunity to pick up a Cosmic Cyclone for free. We have Dark Paladin. I know I had a few people telling me back in the day when Dark Paladin farm decks are a thing, and they are going to continuously be a thing, I think, through Duel Links, because Dark Paladin is such a good card for farm decks. It doesn't see too much play in ranked, but if we got more and more spellcaster support, like spellbooks we just got dropped, and if we get more fusion support and stuff, Dark Paladin might see some more play. So if you are missing a Dark Paladin, I'd pick it up, but Cosmic Cyclone's still higher up on the list than Dark Paladin. We have Dark World Lightning, is also a good card, but I wouldn't recommend just picking up the Dark Paladin. Divine Wrath, also a very good card. I have two of them, so I'm okay with Divine Wraths. Divine Wrath is a solid card. If you've only got like one of them, I guess getting two is good, but if you don't have any Divine Wrath, don't pick up just the one, because you won't really want to run just the one. And what's it called? Ultimate Provenance basically does the exact same thing, but sometimes Ultimate Provenance can be better. So Divine Wrath is on the list, but it's not like the most high up priority card to pick up. This row, the only thing that stands out really is Escape from a Dark Dimension. Because of all the banishing Amazonis decks that are going around, I'm seeing a lot more people running Escape from the Dark Dimension, especially with Master Heroes and stuff like that. It just allows you to target one of your banished Dark monsters, special summon it when this card leaves the field, destroy the monster. It's a pretty safe card. I wouldn't recommend like picking up Five-Headed Dragon or anything like that. This is the next row. It's pretty good. I know a couple of people are going to pick up some stuff from this row. Floodgate is kind of falling out of the meta, but you never know, it might come back into the meta, so if you want to pick up a Floodgate, it's a solid choice, but Cosmic Cyclone is still 100% the best choice so far out of the ones I've mentioned. This is not the right dress. Make sure you don't pick up Forbidden Dress, it's Forbidden Chalice, if Forbidden Chalice is here, but I think Forbidden Chalice is a SR, I believe, so I don't think it's a tickable reward. I know a few people are going to be picking up Gaia Plate of the Earth Giant. For simple fact, magnets magnets can still be good in ranked. Some people won't let go of the deck, and if you definitely want to build them, there is Gaia that you can pick up. But I wouldn't recommend it. Like I said, Cosmic Cyclone is still the best one out of them all. Another super strong card right here, Gazuki. The thing about Gazuki is Red Ice Zombie Dragon decks have kind of fallen out of the meta a little bit, but we're kind of seeing old TK decks slow down a bit with Amazons being so powerful, and we're seeing a lot more like normal decks come back, so maybe Red Ice will come back, especially if they drop more zombie support in the future. I can definitely see Gazuki seeing play, so Gazuki's a solid choice if you need Gazuki. Because if they drop a Zombie Master in like a box, or Pyramid Turtle, even with the release of Sangan in the selection box coming up, Gazuki might be actually good, so that's a pick. Don't pick up like the green bamboos or anything. They're awful. This row right here, the only recommended card I see is Into the Void, but it doesn't see too much meta play Into the Void, so I'd kind of skip that row. Oh, I might actually pick up. This is the card that I might pick up, because Lila, Light Swarm Sorceress, is super good. It works in so many different decks. You don't just use it in not spellcasters. You don't just use it in Light Swarms. You can use it in spellbooks, and I see people running it in Fiend, like Archfiend decks as well. Because once per turn, you can basically change this monster into defense position, destroy a spell or trap your opponent controls. At the end of your turn, you mill 3, I think it is. Yes, and top 3 of your deck to the graveyard. It's a pretty solid card. I might pick up my second. So Lila's up there. It's not as high up as Cosmic Cyclone. That's like the most essential card right now I can think of. This row, I can't see anything too good. Obviously, your Man-Eater bugs are pretty good, and Magical Something's alright. You don't want to pick up like your Meteor Dragons or anything. Definitely don't pick up your Michizua. That's falling out meta. It was good like when the game first dropped. Guess people can pick up the Mirror Walls if they need the second one. If they only opened the box once, grabbed one Mirror Wall and just left it as that, you can pick up the second one because Wall of D is seeing less and less play and more Mirror Walls are coming back. Because obviously with the release of Hatronade, Wall of D kind of took a giant hit from that, so more and more people have been running Mirror Walls. So Mirror Wall is a good choice. Here's another card a lot of people are picking up. Just before I go down to this other row, this is a very good card. I was thinking about picking it up, then I realised it's face down spell traps that you hit, and then it removes all copies from the deck. So Amazoness Village, not Village, Onslaught, they're just going to activate it before you can actually play that card. Plus, if you're running Wall of D or Mirror Wall and they're running Wall of D and Mirror Wall, it's going to hurt you just as much as them. But this row right here, I know a lot of people are going to be picking up the third Saphira, Queen of the Dragons, for their CA decks, because people are saying CA decks have kind of fallen off, but I don't think so. CA decks are just as strong as ever, I think. So Saphira is a good choice. It's up there. It's really up there. It's like a very good card. We got Senju right here, CA again. If you're struggling with your CA decks and you just need a little bit more support, you can pick up your third Senju or your second one. If you don't have any Senjus, I wouldn't recommend just picking up the one. So that's something. Only pick up a Senju if you have multiple copies, or at least about like one of them, just so you can have two. Two's a solid amount for CA decks anyway. Snipe Hunters here. I might pick up a third Snipe Hunter actually, because Snipe Hunters are... people know about Snipe Hunter in his filthy ways. I think my game just froze, by the way. Give me 1 second, guys, and then I'll go over the rest of the cards. I think everything... yeah, it just all crashed. That's a feels bad, man. Give us 1 sec, guys. And then I'm going to go over the rest of the cards and give you my opinion, but there are some really good cards coming along. But from the cards that I saw just then, I would highly recommend the Cosmic Cyclone is like the top card you should pick up if you don't have it. Even if you don't have any copies, having one of them is still really good in your deck, because you're basically paying 1,000 and you can banish any back row. Very strong, especially with Amazons being as powerful as they are. Like I said, Dark Paladin's also a good choice if you don't want to go back to that box and pick up some stuff. Dark Paladin's a solid choice, because it works in farm decks really well, and we never know what kind of fusion support we might be getting in the future. I think everything's fine now, so let me just get the screen back on. I could have cut that out of the video, but I gave like some kind of discussion over some of the cards I've already gone over. Like I said as well, Senju of the Thousand Arms is also a very solid choice, because people still do love their ritual decks, and I don't think ritual decks are going to see, like... well, I don't think ritual decks are going to fall off anytime soon. Ritual decks are just solid altogether, and I was up to... what was I up to? Snipe Hunter. I was up to Snipe Hunter. If you guys didn't know how you get onto that ticket screen, you just pick up your ticket from your gift box. You go into PvP, by the way. Click that, exchange ticket, and then it'll come up with a list. Here we go. So I was up to Snipe Hunter. Snipe Hunter is a solid choice, because we all know how powerful Snipe Hunter can be. Second row, maybe if you're missing the third Snow, you can pick up Snow. Snow's a solid choice, especially if you're running Dark World or Fiends. Snow is a great search engine to grab your Dark World cards. Sonic Bird is not too good. It's kind of fallen out of the ritual decks, and a lot more people are just running Senju over Sonic Bird, because ritual spells are easier to get to your hand than the monsters, and the monsters you can pick up the exact ones you want. So Sonic Bird isn't too great. Soul Exchange has fallen out. It was a highly loved card and wanted card back when Gravekeepers were great in the meta, but it's kind of fallen out. People can pick up their third or second Sphere Kribo. If you don't have any, I wouldn't recommend just picking up the one. If you have one, maybe you want to pick up your second though. But It's up there. That's definitely in the top 3. He's fake Rebo. All these, not too great, I guess. Tribute to Doom, solid card. It's been seeing a lot more play. I'd highly recommend this card. It's kind of better than Dark Hole, I think. It's not Dark Hole. What's it called? I can't remember. Dark Void or something. Yeah, select a face-up monster and banish it by discarding a card. But the thing is, with Tribute to Doom, it's any monster. It doesn't have to be face-up or anything. So if they set a card, you can just destroy it instantly by discarding a card. Super powerful card. And the last row, Tyrant Dragon. Yeah, so they're the last row. I wouldn't recommend any of them, I guess. I think the card I'm going to pick up, I kind of really want to get that Snipe Hunter. Because I got 3 of them, and only 2 of them. I think I might actually hit my 3rd Snipe Hunter right now. So, like I said, all the cards are pretty cool. It's just amazing that Konami did this by giving us one of their rewards. So Cosmic Cyclone, we got Divine Wrath, awesome card. Floodgate, Fusion Gate, Kazuki, solid unit. Yeah, I think the card I am going to pick up is Snipe Hunter, to be honest. The thing is, Snipe Hunter's from a mini box, so it's easier to get, so I don't know if I should pick it. Obviously, the better choice is to pick up a UR from a big box, because if it's a mini box, they're a lot easier to get because there's less cards, so meaning you're going to be using less gems. But I kind of really want to get that Snipe Hunter, so I think I am going to. Anyway, I hope this video did help you guys decide what cards you want to choose. Like I said, the best card you can pick up is definitely Cosmic Cyclone, because if I go over to boxes right now, the Cosmic Cyclone is in Galactic Origins, and I think it's like a 200 box or something. It's crazy. I did open up like 3, but it's a 200 box. Cosmic Cyclone's there. There are some other like good units, but obviously like Gladiator Beasts have fallen off, and most of these cards in the box have fallen off, and you don't want to be pulling like hundreds and hundreds of all these cards just to try and get that one Cosmic Cyclone. So it's best to just pick it up with the ticket. So hope this video or guide or whatever you want to call it helped you decide what kind of card you want to pick up with your ticket. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like on the video and go down in the comments and type what you think the best card is or what you chose. I'd love to know your input of what cards you guys are choosing with the ticket. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!